Texas legislators are discussing a bill that would take away the city government's authority to regulate a controversial oil practice. That bill is going to give Texas Railroad Commission authority to override city laws when it comes to subsurface oil and gas operations. If it's made into law, it's going to ban any ordinance that prohibits an oil and gas operation in Texas cities.
A municipal bill cannot override a state bill. And what happens when that does take place is if they do impose it against a mineral owner who has the right of extraction, then that mineral owner can sue to recover his money.
Now, several amendments were proposed to the bill, including special setback exceptions for daycare, schools, and churches. Well, our wet spring is making for a bug infestation in our area and it could pose a risk to your home. Local exterminators say that they've seen a 20% increase in calls for termite issues. These pests have already started opening an underground tunnel, and they're going to make their home your home. Listen to this.
A lot of problems are caused by water leaks or negative drainage, which the water runs towards the house instead of away from the house. And the termites have to have water, so they find that water, and then it's not far before they find the wood.
You should also be on the lookout for firewood near your home. It's easy to jump for termites from the woodpile to your house, and experts are saying that the extra moisture is going to be a rough season for mosquitoes also. With our recent rain and summer approaching, many people have been wondering about the water levels at Lake Meredith. Well, just 1 foot of water may not seem like much, but when you consider how big Lake Meredith is and how quickly that foot accumulated, it's impressive. Just to know that in just a few weeks, water levels at the lake increasing for the first time in a while. 46 feet is what the lake is at. Man, at the lake's lowest, it was just 26 feet, and it's still far from being full, but park rangers are optimistic. Listen.
It's such a large lake that it's going to take a while for it to come up. It doesn't come up like the smaller lakes do, but it'll get there. And if the weather patterns stay like they are, we're very optimistic that things are going to continue.
McGuire did mention Texas Parks and Wildlife is considering stocking the lake with fish this summer. He also told me all local lake boating permits, they've been lifted. They're wanting people to come on out to the lake, and if spending time in the water isn't your idea, they've got some big new biking and hiking trails around Lake Meredith. News Channel 10 reached out to Dr. John Nielsen Gammon. He's the state's climatologist. And we asked about the large rain amounts for the state's drought. And he says things are definitely improving. Average conditions across the state, they're on the wet side, but still a few areas with precipitation issues. Waiting to see how other reservoirs do. The state climatologist will determine when the weather conditions are right to clear the state out of drought, and we are waiting patiently for that word. It's been a long time and a lot dry.